On this episode of The Auto Archaeologist, we're looking at a 1969 GTO Judge in silver. You know that, oh, there's a kitty. Well, let's see if I can get the kitty. Where's the kitty? You hear her? Hold on. All right, here we are. Here we are looking at a 1969 GTO Judge. So a real silver GTO Judge. The current owner bought the car in 1983 along with another Limelight GTO that is still owned by the cousin. So this gentleman has had it as long as I've been alive. Oh, here the cat wants to be a part of it. Hi, kitty. What are you doing? Oh, you want snuggles? Oh, I know you're such a good kitty. What? I'm petting you. Okay, back to the car. The car was used as a race car, and he had the car in the 10-second bracket for years. He partook of many cool car shows here in Indiana. And he restored the car when he was, oh, hi, kitty. When he was in high school and drove it. And currently, while it is sitting outside, it currently is under restoration. The engine is being worked on as we speak. Let's see if I can open up. Is it a 4-speed or automatic? Yeah, that's right, 4-speed. There we go. See, it's all there. Unfortunately, the door... Oh, I'm going to have to fix that in a minute. Oh, there goes the cat. It's got the original DuckTales spoiler. As you know, the 69 GTO Judge was created in a response to the 69 Roadrunner. You know, it was a low-cost, high-performance option from Pontiac. This one has had a very good life with a very well-meaning Pontiac family. There's currently, with all the cars in this family, it's involving 4 generations. The gentleman that bought this is the grandfather currently. Then there's the father, who's the owner of this, or is the guy who introduced me to the car and his family. And then he has a son. So it's really cool that with everything going on, they were able to keep their Pontiac love alive. Right, kitty? Meow, I know. But let me know what you think. Going to be cool to watch this, because when this thing gets on the road, I'll definitely post about the update and see how it all goes. The owner was kind enough to let us wander around and document a few of the other cars that were on the property, including that like 71 Le Mans. That was cool. That was a barn that had come down. But the silver GTO Judge that was out in the yard was not there long term. They had been cleaning out where they were moving all the cars to, and that's where the GTO was being stored for restoration. But they had moved it out so that way they could move things around a little bit easier. So it's in the barn now, safe and on its way to being fully restored for the father. Hey there, automotive adventurers. I hope you enjoyed this little sneak at my friend's other Pontiacs that are in his yard. And the cool thing is that GTO Judge was only there temporarily. They were moving stuff around. Everything that you saw in last week's video and this week's is completely different. Unfortunately, because of the weather, when I was down in Indianapolis, I couldn't make my way back to that property to check it out and check out the changes because it was all muddy and like below freezing. So didn't get there, but since my last video, I was in St. Louis for 4 days, and man, we had some crazy weather. We had ice storms and rain and like really bad weather, which wasn't forecast earlier. So my original plan was to be down there for 4 days and do 4 days of hunting. Ended up being like 1.5 days because of the weather, which sucks. But I got to see a little bit of cool stuff, which I will be releasing here in the near future. And I was supposed to go to Michigan here probably this next week or the week after, But unfortunately, with gas prices doubling here in the Midwest, just about, I've had to put those plans on hold. I might do a few more local ones within an hour or two of Chicago. If you know of anything cool, let me know. Within a few hours of Chicago, I would be up for that. But 5 hours to Michigan and another 2 hours, like where I had to go, and some other odds and ends was not going to be in the game plan. But what else is coming up? Some exciting news about the blue car, my '09 Challenger RT. I special ordered this car brand new in February of 2009, and yesterday, which is, let me see real quick, it was February or March 21st, 2026, I hit 300,000 miles on the blue car. And I was planning on doing one of these extra videos on the car, on the history of it, and how it relates to what I've been doing over the last 17 years with it. Unfortunately, it went from being a beautiful week to an absolutely terrible week here in Chicago. Today was supposed to be in the 60s and partly sunny, and now it's, as of that temperature gauge, 32 degrees at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's not supposed to get much better this week. I think there's going to be 1 or 2 days above 60 near the end of the week. And so I might do the video for Friday. I'm not quite sure. Let me know if you want me to do a video going through the history of the blue car, because it's not too bad. It's been through a lot. It's seen a lot. It's been in magazines. It's been on TV. It's been on Roadkill a bunch. It's hauled all the Roadkill guys. Like I said, it's done a lot in its short amount of time. And haven't done anything on the green car since I've been gone. I'm literally looking at a pile of parts. Actually, it's funny. Here, I'll show you. So my friend Rob, he actually had the fin straightener that you properly straighten out the fins on these things. It's my power steering cooler that I bought at Indie Swap. And he actually had the actual proper fin straightener. So look how nice that is now. Now all I have to do is find someone who has a media blaster here in Chicago. I could go take that to media blast it and then paint it. But it's one of those, Sunday, like I'll do it soon, because I will be working on the green car as soon as the weather finally turns nice. So yeah, not much coming up here in the next few weeks. Spring Jefferson's coming up in April. I'll put the information down below. But yeah, I'm going to stick close to home, get a lot of work done here in the garage, either on project cars or if you see that piece of plywood up there now, I put that up, and I'm starting to store some of my real long-term, don't need to touch it for months or years kind of projects up there. And also I want to go through and redo my shelving stuff. And then fix these other projects I got around here. So yeah, I have been busy. I will be busy. But if you have any comments or questions, leave them in the comments below or any of my social media, which are linked down there. I release a new video every Monday. So check it out and share, likes, and subscribe. That way I can keep doing this. If this pays better, and then I can do more. And unfortunately, it doesn't pay. It pays enough to, cover my bills, but it's a real slim margin. And this whole gas doubling was not in the plans. But I'll keep safe. I hope you guys will as well. So I'll see you next time. Why is this not showing correctly? Oh, it's showing up. Why was it showing up? Well, there's a kitty. Hi, kitty. Oh, hi, meow meowsy. What are you doing? Meow. You're a good cat. All right, back to GTO.